Start stream. Go. Begin. There we go. Okay. Is it working? There we go. Okay. It's working. I had to change the microphone input, I believe is the word I'm looking for. Because my PC updated and apparently forgot it had a microphone attached to it. That's fine though. I'll get on to why this stream is going to be interesting in a second, but for now I'm going to run the ad break that it forces me to do. And I'm going to write on Discord. And it's going to say something probably not as clever as I want it to. That seems to be the case. I try and think of something good and then settle for something mediocre. Mind has gone blank. Perfect. I have hair in my mouth. Go away. I've not come up with anything. Damning indictment on my abilities to be creative. There we go. Let's actually look at where we are for a minute. It's the Endless Tower, which I found out has an end. I'll get to that. Everyone. Surely I'm nearly done expeditioning now. ... Right? Question mark? I think I spelled expeditioning right. It just doesn't recognize it as a word. Fair enough. Copy. Paste. Go. Great. Notification all done. Right. So, last time we were here, I was in the Endless Tower and I was doing stuff, you know, like you do. And I was wondering how long it's going to go on for, and I was like, is there going to be 33 stages and like a bajillion trials, right? I'm on stage 11, trial 2. I googled it out of curiosity afterwards. I was like, I need to know if it does end. So there's 33 trials, 11 stages. Meaning I stopped short of literally the second to last one. It couldn't have been like, well, it could have been closer by a factor of 1 trial, but I believe I ended last stream saying next time I'll spend it finishing this place. Well, apparently I will, because it's ridiculously close to happening. Other things I've done in the meantime, I did some sneaky stuff with my L here, where my L has this guard up ability that I keep using, right? And it applies shell. So what I did was I went in here and I applied, hold on, I got powerful on shell, apply powerful on applying shell. Then I put rush on powerful, apply rush on applying powerful. Meaning in theory, if I activate that ability, I get all of the best buffs on everybody for the price of 1 skill. Which also meant I could go to CL, who used to have an ability that did that. And I just swapped it out for cleanse, status effects, and target buff to all allies. And it's free, it's 0 cost. So, strategically thinking, I think I'm doing alright. We'll see though. What is the Medallum? Starting virtuous stance. Every burn applied is doubled. Burn to double. That seems very good. But no, because you immediately apply a burn, then you'd lose virtuous stance and you wouldn't get the double burn damage. I don't know about that. There's also a new weapon for Verso somewhere. Probably just a level up. Anyway. That's where I'm at. Oh, hello, person that's probably not a real person. You know what? I'll delete that, and then it won't even matter because you're not a real person. So. That is 100% a bot. It's kind of funny because what they've done there with their bot message that's asking me to add them on Discord, right? It comes in a different font because they're trying to evade people that have automatically got it running as a banned thing. But what that does is it signals to me immediately that it's someone trying to avoid being banned by copy pasting the same thing because they're a bot. So it basically is a signpost to all the people who don't know that it's going to be a bot scam that it is a bot scam. I don't know how that works. Anyway, I guess I'll just jump in, see how I'm doing. The penultimate. Ooh. None of that. Okay. How do I do? Wait, I could dark cleanse myself immediately. That gives everyone rush, which puts my L before the enemies. Haha, that actually worked. I did a clever. Then final path would do the huge. Or I could do void damage. Now I looked up void damage right before the start of the stream because I've had it for ages and just couldn't figure out what it did. Oh, Infinity Nikki updated. I've not played that in ages, but good to know. I looked up void damage, and apparently it's basically physical but better because nothing resists it, but also nothing's weak to it. That's what I've learned. What do I want to do? Yeah, probably want to do some more moon-like thing. Actually, no, do a moon thing. Which one do I want to kill first, though? Which one's the most frightening? The middle one. The chromatic flare obscure. Great. Now, I'm Mael. I would like to use guard up. There we go, everyone has every buff now. Haha! And we all have shields. Perfect. Then I want to come in with the Gustav's Homage. And I guess do the middle one again. Come on, weep the... Wait, isn't there a thing where the Lamp Master eats the things next to it, though? Like, if I get an enemy low, it will absorb it. Or is that a different enemy? I forget. And the creation is a... I've beat one of those before. I don't remember quite what it does, but... I think beating the chromatic thing is probably the best port of call immediately. Oh god. Okay, well, that was rude. I thought I waited long enough, but it said no. Oh, don't apply inverted to me! Okay, you didn't have any lamps. Okay, well, great. I mean, first things first, revive ally. Obvious choice. Second thing, shoot out all the lamps. Now I am C rank, not that it changed anything, and I can do four to the middle one. In the middle one, the health's going down. bonus. Right, cleanse. Aren't we meant to be inverted? Oh, but we've... I see what's happening. Anyway, propagate all that to allies. Gives me another moon thing to spend. Then crack a final path on the middle one. Dang it! Dang it. Nearly had it. Also, my L's dead again. Also, screw you, Lampmaster. Okay. So I have to revive my L. Because more people always do. Who's next? Not the lamp guy. Notably. If the lamp guy isn't next, then I don't have to shoot out all the things if I don't want to. I could do extremely light damage to everybody. Or I could do extreme physical damage. No one's stunned, so that doesn't really help. Or I could really, really gamble on a Steel Strike, but that seems stupid. I'll set up the shoot every lamp. And then accidentally spend too much for a speed burst and stuck with Assault Zero. It's fine.
I'm waiting.
Okay. I did try and dodge. Failed, but... Hi, I'm Mael without any buffs, because I'm not great. Guard up. Everyone have your shields now. Then we do a Gustav Samars to double my shields again. Okay. Survive. Now, I am in Twilight, as I like to be. I can Twilight Dance the middle one.
Stars judged you.
I play immediately. Fantabuloso. I could heal everybody, I could double an ally's damage. Or I could come in with one of these. I think I Grim Harvest Lampmaster. Give everyone the health back, right? Then the obvious choice here is melee the middle one. And then as meleeing that, this means S rank and breaks it. Then Phantom Stop. Or I could just end bringer it, make it dead. Guarantee the death of it. Good. It died in like 2 hits. Perfectly fine with me. As long as it's not there to do damage to me. That's perfect. Now I'm in Virtuo's stance again. Wait, I'm in Virtuo's stance again. This is perfect. Okay, so now I just do... Thank you. And then I do Gradient. And then I do Fromage. And I beat the Lampmaster so thoroughly it will never return. Goodbye for 6 million. Fantastic. Then I come in with... Gotta keep the bucks going. Oh, okay. I'm fine. You know, it has an interesting problem, this enemy, where it's like, oh, I can't win. And that's double all my shields again. And then I'm gonna pyrolyze the hell out of you. Indeed, so it is outmatched. So very thoroughly.
You're outmatched.
You're outmatched. And that's it resisting my damage. It's still nearly buckled under it. This is my last time of Twilight, so might as well use it. A million? That was a lot of damage. And then I can gradient it and do it. And now we're here. Hello. Got up everybody.
I'm ready.
And then I'll pyrolyze again. That was fun.
Trial complete.
So this, in theory, is the last one. The 33rd trial.
Ready.
Well, it certainly looks intimidating. I would like to do that move on myself. Give everyone brush. Okay, so like, oh, is that? Is this meant to be Renoir and Alina? I think I remembered their names finally after all the times I forgot. Yeah, final path. The one on the left. Okay, yep, you've got a lot of health. Understood. Although you do share a health bar, it would seem, which is interesting.
This will hurt.
Also, as enemy types go, they are... I'd like to apply burn
Witness the flames.
rather than
Incoming.
Oh great. Oh what?
Ready to carry.
Okay. Somehow I'm alive, despite the fact I don't think I dodged a single attack. You know what? Take it. Okay. Track you with this, put you on defenseless.
I think I'll improvise.
I think I'll improvise. And then extreme physical or extreme light? And breaker it.
End of the line.
Oh, my brain turned off and I didn't press a button. That's fine. I get 2 turns. If I sealed fate, then Twilight. Oh, I think I'll do alright. Don't know if that's gonna work though. I could Fortune's Fury myself. Hold up, that's the play here. Fortune's Fury. I do double damage this time. There you go. Beautifully. Wait, and then guard up everybody. Double the shield.
Shields up.
Yeah, do the double shield thing. I don't know why I'm only targeting the guy on the left. It feels like a bad decision. I did it that time!
Okay.
Oh, not this bit. This was terrible. Okay. Well, again, not dead. Categorically a good outcome. Increase heal.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. And then I would like to do a speed, but I don't know if that's gonna be the best plan. I mean, I get increased damage out of it. I think I will go for the perfect recovery. Hey, Mark, please. Actually. No. Do this. Guard up.
Ungassed.
Then the homage to get the double shields. As if I save my...
Not impressed.
Oh, this is different. Okay.
Careful now.
Okay, again, perfectly fine with that. I'm not dead. So, this is my last turn in this mode. This is fine. Is what I will do is I will Grim Harvest. And then next turn I Fortune's Fury. Fortune's Fury on my L.
Show me what you can do.
Who will now get double damage on her next turn. I'm gonna do Assault 0.
Here we go.
And then I'm gonna make it defenseless. Okay. Can you get marked, please? That'll do. Now, in theory, this is the best I got.
Out of this canvas.
Theory of maths, innit? All you gotta do is just go like, how can I 23 million damage? God. That's the biggest hit I've ever done. I was just, it was saving it that one extra turn that really turned it. Because I thought if I do a bunch of damage and it doesn't kill it, that'll put me into like a harder phase of the fight that I don't really want to deal with. So instead I save it until I can get a double, and then boom. 23 million damage. That's how you know we're doing good. I got an outfit, I got a music disc, Claire, I got Perfect Chroma Catalyst 1 and 5 Colors of Lumina, and 6 million XP, enough to level everyone up once. We continue. Trial complete. I did it! Not bad. I'm impressed. Did you have fun? Yeah. Good. It's about time. Otherwise, don't you guess I've caught up in other people's drama? Neither of them are adult enough for the conversation they need to have. Until they face their grief, they're better apart than together. But instead, they do this and pull others into their... like you, trapped in Alina's delusion. You before me call me a hypocrite? Yes, I did get involved. I gave Renoir the edge she needed, otherwise she would have overpowered him long ago. She is, after all, the stronger painter. Okay. Interesting. The difference between helping and getting sucked in. Okay. Is not your battle. Alina would rather lose herself and make believe than face reality. Don't make the same mistake. And Renoir is terrified of losing more family. And his response is to try and bend everyone to his will. Don't let his fear end up controlling. It's not selfish to make your own choices, sister. You've made great strides since I saw you last. Don't go backwards. Take this. That was a long road to get to that end of the conversation. Lots of advice I had to accept there. Hi, lad. Glad to see you too. How you doing? You doing okay? You up to anything interesting? I think last time I saw you, I was watching Bioshock. It's actually not that long ago. First! Both in spirit and in reality. Congratulations. Well done. Not often someone remembers to claim first when they're actually first. Like, genuinely. It's a feat of memory to do such a thing. And if you're not having fun, do something else. This game's talking meta to me now. If you're not having fun, do something else. Okay. But I unlocked 2 whole outfits. This was the best investment. Where's the haircut? I mean, it's kind of nice. Doesn't beat that style though. I like that one too much. Who got? Oh, interesting. So that matches this outfit. If Mael is the dark, then Verso is the light. That's interesting. I don't like it, and I'm not going to use it. I much prefer him having a suit, but not who I thought got an outfit. I assumed. You're good, and you're testing all of my emotes for me. Thank you. If I had any, like, actual willpower to do anything, I would probably make some new emotes and add those, because I think there's free slots and stuff, but I haven't done that. So, got what we've got for now. Been playing PS3 lately. Killed a bunch of people in Red Dead earlier. Good people? Bad people? Law people? Also, which Red Dead? Are we talking Red Dead? Well, no, you're on PS3. It'd be Red Dead 1. Because when people say Red Dead, I always have to remind myself they probably mean Red Dead 2. The one I didn't play. I played a bit of the first one. I just never really got... I say I never really got into it. I think it was like a bit where you cross over to Mexico or something. I did that. Might be like halfway through. But... yeah, this gameplay didn't really grab me. I was like, cool, I'm a cowboy and I can do cowboy things, but like... it wasn't like this game where I run into a new area, find a bunch of really rewarding items, you know? I was like, oh, okay, it's just more desert. Cool. Great. Wonderful. It was your nice playthrough, you killed all people. Oh dear. Well, I hope, you get your comeuppance then. Yeah. I'm sure the people of Red Dead Land, they don't appreciate being murdered.
Here we go.
I would like to seal fate you. I'm just casually trying to fight a real difficult boss without mentioning it. You can tell it's a real difficult boss because its combo was, what, 30 attacks long or something? I'm already dead, like... hits me 3 times, I'm dead, and then it just doesn't stop. Okay. Revive my friend.
I'm
Then give us all some guard. Now I'll... when I hit dodge, it's much easier to not get hit. Oh, that's a jump. And when I hit parry, I die more.
full deck.
Science. I would like to revive Mael again,
Full deck.
and then I would like to... actually, and then I'll revive Versa, because Mael's next.
This hurts.
And then what we'll do is we'll do some strategy. We'll apply guard up, right? Which gives me shell, powerful, and rush to everybody. So we're all faster, we're all stronger, and we're all tankier. And we also all have one shield. Now, you may say, what's a shield do? A shield protects me from one hit. I won't take any damage for it. So it'd be great if you could, like, get more of those. So what we'll do is we'll go and we'll use this Gustav's Homage move, right? And we'll click that, and then go boomity bampity bum bum. You're like, that didn't do anything, the health bar's not moved. But it doubled my shields, so now I have 2. And CL over there has 4, but, you know. It's tactical decision making. You understand? I think only smart people do. Now what do I actually want to do? Shoot that. Put me in C rank. And from C rank, go speed burst on this guy. supposed to be right here. It is. Oh, not this thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have 2 shields! Oh, he gets another go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So many. Why do you get another turn? It's so stupid. I can barely do any damage to the guy. He's really good at killing me. I've seen a lot of people stream this, but you never actually paid attention. To be fair, it's a very, most of the time, narrative-y sort of game. So, like... I think if you've not followed the story along, you're never gonna pick it up. It gets way too complicated and exciting. In terms of just battle, though, again, probably pretty complicated and difficult to pick up. This in general, I'm in like the hard place where everything is difficult. So I will say you arrived right after I did something really impressive. I want you to know that something really cool happened and you missed it. This place I'm in, it's called the Endless Tower, and there's like these paintings with these bosses in it that are really difficult and annoying. But then there's like a trial system. You do like 11 stages. Each stage is 3 trials. I beat the last trial, and the last trial was a boss, and the boss looked really difficult. And I got its health down about 1/4 and did all of the rest in 1 hit. I did 23 million damage in 1 turn. That's a lot. Normally 1,000,000 will kill something. Outright. Like 1,000,000 is a lot. 23 million in 1 hit. I did a real cool thing where I was like, okay, so if I prep it all this way, I made the enemy defenseless so it would take more damage. I marked it so it would take more damage. I had one character plus 200% because they were in the right stance. I had their damage doubled because another character used the damage double the ability on them. And then I had like my super move that is called a gradient move. You have to like save up over multiple turns to spend it. So I did that, and then the thing died. It was great, and you missed it. So I want you to know, when I'm losing this, it's not because I suck. Because it's difficult. Understand?
I've lived through worse.
The problem with this guy is just that it has so many. It does so many hits, it gets so many turns in a row, and has so much health, which makes it really hard to sort of just set myself up and go. It makes it almost impossible, really. Let's do a Grim Harvest. That will heal everybody. There we go, full health, like that. And then final pass, sure. You can beat way harder stuff than this. Yeah, maybe. Thing is, I have to learn their movesets in this, because it's turn-based, but you're not expected to take all the hits they throw at you because you're meant to dodge. So it gets real rocky real quick. Hold up. No. No, I can't do the thing I want to do. And this enemy, this enemy genuinely has like a ridiculous amount of health. Like, I think I did my super duper move on it once, and it did like 6 million damage, and the 6 million damage barely put a chunk in it. You're like, what? That's like my one-hit kill button, and it didn't do anything. Let's just shoot it. Okay, didn't work how I wanted it to. That is fine. Is it fine? It is. I will double my shields again, and hope this time I dodge them better, so I actually get to keep some. Because if I take damage, I don't get my shield. If I take damage. Too early. Too late. Oh look, I have no shields. Didn't do a lot of damage that last hit. Oh, that's a jump. When it does the yellow thing, you have to jump instead of dodge, and it's very confusing. Because if you're not prepared for it, you're dead. Also, if you monologue while actually trying to dodge things, you tend to dodge worse. Valid strategy note there. Well, you know, if Niall's not going to be here, I'll just do this.
Let's come back.
There. Now you can't kill me. Ish. I'll explain that if it comes up.
Better.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm dead again. That was quick. The best part is they only target one person at a time. So they're not like killing me, but they're just. What I really need to do, I just need to actually like count the number of moves. Is what I need to do. Once you get out of rhythm, it's over. So, but if I got a book, like a notebook, and I wrote down what each move is, maybe I'd do better.
Did I die again?
That was the special move. It brought him back to life. Didn't do a lot, did it? Ugh. You know what? Yeah, Fortune's Fury myself. So now my damage is doubled this turn. And then hit him with this. Yeah, that was 3 million damage. His health bar's barely moved. Yeah. You see me flee from Darth Vader, but that game turned out we wanted to do that, yeah. Funnily enough, when I had to flee from Darth Vader the first time, I didn't. I remember this distinctly. I messed it up. It wanted you to like do a force pull on something, and I didn't register it, so he just killed me. Then it respawned me, and I went, oh, I have to push a button, okay. Then the reserve team? Sure. Fun. We're not going to win. This team doesn't have the damage on it.
Lovely feet.
This team is terrible by comparison. Got nothing working for me, but... Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, 4, that'll do this. I want 4, and then I want a 3, but I can't really get a 4 and a 3, so if I instead do this and give myself energy, that's fine. And then if I do a Dualist Storm, that'll take me to Almighty Mask. Then Almighty Mask doubles the burn and gives me more damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we not do this twice? I just don't get a turn anymore. That's great. Cool. That was enjoyable. I would like to revive my ally. Yeah. And then from here, I would like to do the aberration light. Give them a bajillion burn damage. Why am I so incapable of taking no damage? Oh, well, Lune's gone again. Wonderful. I'll just take a sip of my drink and wait for the next turn. I need a better strategy, really here. 1, 2. Too early again. Okay. May not look like it, but I did better that time. Reason being, I got the jump attack, right? I didn't dodge instead of jump. And then when he did there's like the thing that appears behind him and it shoots forwards, I dodged that. I didn't dodge the one that came after it, which I also needed, but like I got some of it better. It's gonna make a sound that I'll still be attacking when you get back. Yeah, pretty much. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my no coat and my L and CL. And that's gonna be my strategy. I'm gonna swap in a person. Anything else I want to do here? Because here's the thing, I have the ability to double my shields, right? So as long as I can get my shields going, like build up a little stack of them, like even if I take 5 hits, if I start with 9 shields, I take 5 hits, that brings me down to 4. I can then apply a shield, takes me up to 5. I can then double it, take me back up to 9, which is the maximum. So like, it's just I get stuck, and then I take damage, and you know I'm dead. Also, I'm not quite max level. We still got breathing room there, so there's space to go get more powerful. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm gonna do something else for a bit, because this isn't the kind of boss where I can just ram my face into it. I need reflection time. We shall begin with... What do I want to begin with? The final. Wait, this thing's gonna be immune to... I'm dumb. Oh no, okay. I thought it was gonna... Because I attacked the dark one, I thought it was gonna be immune to dark damage. It wasn't. Wait. What is this music? I thought it just said Halloumi. And then we'll do this.
My lovely feet.
Okay. Shot. I can do 4. Aberration. Yeah, that applies burn. Burn good. We like burn. 1, 2, 6, I'll take 2. Yeah, that's good. Do that. Okay, dodge button. I am not dead.
I can do it.
Barely. We do guard up, because that gives me all the buffs. It's a clever thing to do, and it gives me shield. Now, I could pyrolyze again. That would be a stupid thing to do, though, so I won't do that. I would like to use the Gustav's Homage to again double my shields. and hope that I get somewhere with that. My goal here is to build a massive stack of burning and let that do the work for me.
Time to bleed.
I'm not dead. So, winning? Question mark? Again, apply the burn. There you go, now you got 24 stacks of the stuff. Great. And then I want to be sad that I can't do any other moves. Hold up, don't I have... Gives 2 shields and applies regen for 3 turns. But they're going next. If I get my 2 shields, they'll probably murder me anyway. But if I go to Almighty Monks... They get double flame damage. They're now at 50 stacks. Too early. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Somewhere that was wrong, but that's fine. It's my turn again. Oh, it's my turn. I know why it's my turn again, because I have a thing that means when I get up to a certain percentage of health, it makes it my turn. It's just, that's what it does. It's great. I would like to activate a healing hint on myself. Now it's my turn again. I can do big damage. Or I can burn them more. I like burn more. Burn more!
Today,
Come on. Don't jump, damn it. Somehow survived that with next to no health. Congrats. I can Grim Harvest. Grim Harvest is pretty great because it lets me do fun stuff. Say fun stuff. It lets me heal my health. Literally, that's it. It does damage and I heal. Healing's pretty good because I have no health. Obvious, I know, but... Wait. Fortune's Fury. That doubles the damage of whoever the next turn of whoever I click. I click my L,
show me what you can do.
who is going next.
Spill some ink.
Okay, they're burning. Burning is good. I get 200% damage. This is good. You may wonder why I'm randomly shooting this thing. Hopefully it'll come up. There it is. Marked. That does bonus damage. Now I activate this button that says kills weak targets, otherwise deal extreme void damage 1 hit. Push that button. Attack this one.
Out of this canvas.
17 million damage. And that's how much health it still has. It's stupid. It's so strong. It, in this case, being the enemy, not me. And then I'll just do guard up, because shields are important. Okay, next time. I'm pressing the dodge button.
My, what lovely feet.
Okay, revive ally.
A bit of
She's a very important ally. And then I do the fire thing again. Do I really want to do the fire thing again? I have nothing better to do. Genuinely. The fire thing is great. Just keep doing it.
Will hurt.
And then we'll do guard up. Give everyone some more shields.
This will hurt.
And then I will do this move. On, you know what? The one on the right for once.
For Gustav.
foolish.
Parry.
That might be the best one I've done so far because I started with like what 4 shields, 3 shields, and I ended with none but my full health, which means I only took like a couple hits. Pretty good. Now, next up we have issues. What am I doing? Yeah, I can just start building up some stuff. Oh, start building up some stuff.
You failed. Mysterious.
Radiant, I can Shadowbringer, which won't really do a lot. Can apply Powerless, Defenseless, and Slow to the enemy, which again won't do a lot. Oh, I can Grim Harvest again. That'll be good. Do that. There you go, full health.
I'm waiting.
Hitting me. So, you know, they both seem to target the same character every time. Like, they'll pick a character and they'll just attack that one till it's dead. Which I think is very rude, personally, but can't do much about it. I mean, I could do another massive hit on him. Or I could pyrolyze. Pyrolyze. And then encounter a problem with what I've just done. God up it is! Technically I'm a quarter done.
So much power.
We just forget for a minute that there's a, you know, things to be done. Feels like breaks one break. I could break the end. That's interesting. So focusing on CL. Yes, exactly. They don't do CL, they do Monoko. They don't do Monoko, but they never attack two people. It's insane. No Twitch. We can run an app break in a bit after I'm dead. Okay, this enemy functions different to every other enemy in the entire game, it would seem. Now what I want to do is I want to go into Big Bad Mask. If I can get into Almighty Mask, then I double the fire, which puts them well over 100 and is quite amusing. Of course, I don't know how many turns is left until the fire sort of burns itself out and it drops down again, but nonetheless, it would be funny. I could also do Breakpoint and just break the enemy, which would be amusing, but wouldn't get me very far. Also, CL's currently dead, so I have to do a revive. Tell you what, we'll start off with the Duelist Storm. Because Duelist Storm only has one rotation on it, which means the big wheel on the right will move one, it'll take me into the Big Bad Mask of Doom, and that'll be good. Also, it will spend a bunch of my AP, which means I'm not wasting resources. Yeah, 114 burn. That's amusing. Then I'm gonna do a revive. Then they're gonna kill me. It heard me. It picked a different target. And we're not dead. I'm calling this a win. I've not won, but no one's dead currently. Okay, what do we do here? See, all the burn damage is gone. It's back to 30. All right, after I got it to 100, and it was exciting. I'll do the guard up. Do I really want to do guard up? Not really, but it saves my life a lot. And I don't have any AP, so it's really the best of no worlds. Now, I can gradient. But there's no real reason to. Because it will just do a minuscule amount of damage that would be better off spent later doing something more interesting. We've got guard up. I can double everyone's guard, but that just gives them 2 instead of 1. But 2 is better than 1. Like, unironically, 2 is better than 1. Hold on. Perfect! That was exactly what I wanted to happen. Do that. Because this move doesn't delete marks, so I get more damage out of it. Clever. You know, about a third done. Ish. I don't know, making fractions out of that health bar that's really slim is very tricky. Hold up. Maybe...
Show me what you can do. Before I die.
I'm doing an experiment. We'll see how it goes. It went okay.
Foolish.
Could have done better. what I was thinking before that happened was, oh, you know, I got through that attack and I still have one shield. That's pretty good of me. Then instantly got hit like 5 times.
Looking good.
Terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. I would like, actually, do a revive, and then another virtuous stance. Right? I think this will work how I want it to.
Still need your help.
Stance this. Then I do the virtuous thing, and I'll have 4. And it'll be better.
For good stuff.
This is a war of attrition. How many times can I revive my allies before they mess me up? I'm an Almighty Mark. Almighty does increased damage during your duelist storm, so... Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. That's a surprisingly large number.
Sweet taste.
A whole million. Alright. Not bad. And then I could Mighty Strike and go to Almighty Mask again. Do it, it's funny. Too early. Oh wait, there's more. I survived 1 attack. Next. That's a jump. Second I miss a jump, I'm dead. Every time. Also, that firewall, where it goes, like, it stabs the floor and the fire comes up, I'm getting worse at that one, actually. Not better. Okay, so if I Dark Cleanse myself, that gives that to... Mael. Sure.
I die. So be it.
And then Grim Harvest on the one on the left. We have health again, yay! Then... Ooh! I have 4 shields on both of them. Because I have 4 shields on both of them, double 4 is 8. 8 is substantially more shields than I've had at any given point in this fight. The first fire wave, the white one does feels pretty delayed, so yeah, that's sort of where I'm at. Also, usually I'm so focused on the one that's trying to stab me that I just forget to look at the other one. I'm like, it's gonna do an attack any minute, and then I'm dead. Okay, so if I guard, and then I homage, I'll get 9 shields. If I attack and then do it, I'll get 8. Alternative, I could revive and then do it, but then I would just have an alive Monoko with no shields on, which honestly might be quite helpful thinking about it. Because that's just another person to tank up hits. How many more revives do I have? 8? 8's good. I could use 8. This is thinking about this isn't a thing about getting as much damage as possible. This is a thing about surviving all of the attacks while sometimes doing damage, and eventually, like 3 hours later, it'll be dead. That's the plan, I think, at this point. We've changed game plan. Normally the game plan is snap my fingers and it dies using the Gamage move. This one, it doesn't do that. So I think... I don't know. I think there's more resource utility in having Monoko alive than not. So we do that. Then I do a... Actually, then I do shoot that. I don't get a mark. That's fine. Do a homage. Hit him. And now, so long as I don't horrifically mess up my dodging, they're gonna have 4 turns in a row. Ouch. Shields. Good news, that whole attack doesn't count anymore. Ha! Strategy. I revive the guy, and I give him no defense. You don't get him. Okay, it's my turn again. No, it's that turn again. My god. I give up on words. You'd be forgiven for thinking I wasn't pushing the dodge button with how many times I was hit, but like I was. And so I've gone from 8 shields on 2 people to 3 shields on 1. And everyone else is dead. Solid. Great. Enjoyed that.
I won't disappoint.
You won't disappoint? Good, Mael. That's the least we can ask for. I guess I could activate Dark Cleanse, but no point in activating Dark Cleanse because it will just do the same thing that I'm going to do on Mael's turn anyway. Revive Monoko, whose turn is not for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns, and it's Monoko's turn again. Will he survive? Probably not. God up. Who could have guessed I'd do that? Why do this turns in a row? Exactly. Because they're in pairs. If they get 2 turns in a row, it's 4 turns. That's just how that works. The worst. I hate it. Provides me a challenge. That bothers me. Okay, double up the shields and just try and not be dead. That's the entire goal. Try and not be dead. It is, relatively speaking, almost half done. I'd just like to chronicle that. I took no hits there. But I knew that was coming immediately afterwards. With the last attack, I didn't get hit. Can I have credit for that, please? We're alive-ish. And CL still has 8 shields. I want that one written in the records for all ages. Okay. It's my turn. I have 3 great charges, and I'm in virtuous stance. This won't do the maximum, but it will do a lot. And then do I want to revive or do I want to have 1 shield? I think I want to revive. Health is worth more than 1 shield. The 1 shield may have been helpful. I hate that move so much. I never get it right. Ever. He's the worst. Okay, now I revive my friend Mael.
Let's play.
And now I... Hold on, so I get all my turns before their turn. What do I want to do with it? Let's think this one through. Fortune's Fury seems like a good call because it will buff up someone else who's going to get a go. I was also thinking of using Dark Cleanse, but Dark Cleanse won't actually do anything because if I use Mael's guard up ability, I'll get the same effect anyway, and I'll probably use that anyway because I like having shields. So Dark Cleanse looks appetizing, but actually does nothing for me. Health, I could heal for a bit. And that would also give me Moon Charge, which would then set me up for doing something interesting later. If I double Monoko's right now, he's only going to do like maximum 1,000,000 or something, which normally would be great, but not today. I'll do Grim Harvest. Having max health is an important thing for staying alive. Now, we'll do exactly what I said I was going to do. Guard up. Everyone has a shield now. Congratulations. Pyrolyze may be the play. Because while it doesn't give me survivability, it gives me damage. Because they'll be burned, and if they're burned, I get increased damage on burning targets. I have that like across all my characters, because I so often burn things, but when I'm so focused on getting shields up, I don't end up burning anything. Actually, I can start with... how much does Paralyze cost? Let's start with that. 8. Okay, so I can afford to shoot at least 1. No. Okay. Sometimes shooting them also sets them on fire, you see? You gotta think in 4 dimensions. And I'm in offensive stance, so sure. 21 burn. Pretty good. Then I can do Aberration Light. Hold on, Aberration Light's going to cost 7. I could also Chevalier Ice, which could slow them, which may give me another turn in between. It also may not do that, and then I've just used the thing and not actually done a lot. You know, I know what I can do. Aberration Light. Right, that gives him a bunch of burn damage. And yeah, now I can't afford anything. But that's fine. Because, ooh, hang on. I can do Sanctuary, Shields, and Regen. Or I can go to Almighty Mask. When I go to Almighty Mask, it doubles the fire. We all know that by now. And also them having more fire means they take more damage when it's their turn. Their turns are coming up. Means I don't actually have to do damage. They do it to themselves by taking turns, and I just have to live. I'll do Sanctuary, because that's technically 6 shields for a pretty cheap price. And it's my L's go next. After these guys. Okay, they only took like 1 hit each. That's great. Also, I remembered to do the jump on the Dark One's go that I've kept missing this entire time. Guard up and then double, I think, is the play here. Like a really easy call on that because I'm getting double 4, double 5, and double 3. That's about the best I can do. I guess. No? Okay. Now, don't get hit. I still have shields. I'm calling that a win. Okay. I could double. I don't have the gradient charges I want. Oh yeah, once I don't know how you say Yeverum, but we'll call it that for now. Once I figured out what that thing did, I went, hang on a minute. Then I built entirely around that, and that's how I've been cruising the end game. I don't know if you how your experience with this game, Red Voltage, but I beat Claire. Like the bot, you open the door and it's like, do you really want to open this door? It's going to be difficult. First try. All because I had a bunch of shields and it was great. What am I doing? It's very exciting. When my build works, it's the most exciting thing ever, and also really anticlimactic. Because what it consists of is you can't hit me, I do one move and it kills you. That's my entire thing. But then you go, this guy is like 5 billion health. That actually might not be a bad estimate. A lot of millions for sure. Although a billion is 1,000 million. I don't think it has 1,000 million health. That might be a lot. What are we doing here? I think I'm gonna pull the pin on Fortune's Fury for
Show me what you can do.
Mael over there. Hope that helps me out somewhat. Then I'm gonna do Final Path on the light one. Set it up for next turn. It's under half health. Success is happening. Okay. What I want to do is do I want to ice it? If I ice it, I can apply slow. If I burn it, I can apply fire. Fire's good. I can apply defenseless. I get 2 turns in a row. Hold on. Mental maths activate. How much AP do I have and how much could I spend? Can't move me on 4. 4 will take me to Heavy Mask. Okay. I Don't think I can do Aberration Light and the whack at the same time. I don't think I have the AP for that. But if I make it defenseless, then that increases my damage on it for next. I'll apply defenseless to it. It certainly can't be a bad thing to apply defenseless to it. I guess I could do energy. Not going to be that exciting a move, but actually, that'll move me on 6. That'll take me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll take me to Balanced Mask, which I then use to ice it, maybe, but I don't know. It doesn't feel strong enough for my brain to be enjoying that idea. Other things I can do, I can give shields and apply regen. I can swap to a Mighty Mask and double stuff. I don't really want to. I think shoot one of them. That applied burn. That's pretty good. Yeah, I wanted to use the energy thing because that'll help CL on her next turn, which is so far away, I've just realized, but hey. Better to do a move than no moves. Okay, my L deals double damage this turn. I'm in Virtuous Stance and I nearly have 3 Gradient things. Nearly. So. Perfect! Okay, well, this is going to go amazing. I'm expecting big numbers here. It's on fire. It's marked. I'm in Virtuous Stance. What else? I have 3 shields. That's going to do an extra 30% damage. It's defenseless. That's going to do more damage. $17 million. I like that number. Just do that one more time and I win. Okay. Get my brain back in gear after being excited about doing a big number. I can just double. Great, do that. Oh god, I have to focus now.
Your turn.
That might be the best. That was like, what, 4 attacks in a row? I still have shields on everyone. Yeah, 17 million Gomage. Earlier I did a 23 million one. That was before this fight. It was great. That's how I normally kill things. It's just buff, 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 buff murder. The one button kill. It's great. Yeah, and I can ice them, or I can do fire. Fire might be the good call, because that'll put me into... Fire is the best call. Do fire. into a Mighty Mask, double the fire. Perfect. They're both burning for over 40 stacks. And now I have nothing. Great. I guess I just melee attack. I don't really have anything else. Yeah. Melee it is. I don't think I've done a single one of these the entire thing. That was fun. Okay. So I don't need to... Well, I can guard up. Because guard up will give me rush, powerful, and the defense boost. Could also pyrolyze to do some damage. I could sword ballet to do some damage. And I can... Who's next? CL's next. Okay. I think I'm good then. Just hold on. If I sword ballet, then I'll spend so much AP I won't be able to Gustav's Homage afterwards. I think the play is Burning Canvas. Which one's more stacked? This one?
Void takes everything.
Pretty decent 2 million. Wasn't expecting that. I forget Burning Canvas is actually good because it says high damage on it instead of extreme, so my brain just goes, eh. Okay, mark it again, please. No? Fair enough. Double up the shields. Okay.
There we go.
You see this face? This is the face of someone who thinks they might be about to win. Because I got 3 gradient charges. As we know, good things come from 3 gradient charges. We saw it, 17 million damage. It's CL's turn. CL has the move that doubles damage. Next turn, up there, Mael. Enemy turn, only 2 of them in between. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think profit may be about to happen. Dark Cleansing on Self. That gives everyone else a rush. And Powerful, and all the other things we very much enjoy having. And then Fortune's Fury. Mael. I've learned what sneaky combo means. Okay. Hi. Get marked, please. You don't have to. It'd be much better if you did. No? Okay.
Get out of this campus.
You're kidding. If he'd got marked, he would have done. Oh, come on. What now? I've been here for like 2 hours. Great. Great. Now they're the same person. And he's got a full health bar again. Well, I'm not winning. Disappointing. You better have like 3 health or something. You know what? And test it. Didn't do anything. We'll put a second on this thing that's got what? Hold on. So 17 million was like at most a quarter. We'll call it a fifth. He's got 100 million health. Is that how much it has? So if 20 million was a fifth, then that would actually mathematically add up. See, I wouldn't know this is a DLC boss. That explains a lot, funnily enough. Good to know, though. I'm honestly probably be better off if I go fight Simon. Oh, now you got two. Okay, so now he attacks everybody, making it all worse for me. He's much slower, though. Look at that. It's my turn for, like, years. Okay. If he's slower, that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. I'm gonna do ice. I've not done ice at all, but if he is slow, then making him slower is better. Nope, it's suddenly his turn. What the hell? You weren't on the screen. Now you are. That's cheating. Does he conceal when his turn is or something? That's rude. And then this will not do a lot, but... No, don't. So he just doesn't tell me when his turn is. That's what he does. Cheater. Ultimate Stormblood was pretty simple, to be honest. It was the same as before, just a bit quicker. And I was like, well, I can see when they're coming at me, so it's fine. Just keep pushing the dodge button and you're sort of all good. That second one, nah. Okay, everyone's dead. But reviving people doesn't help because he attacks everyone at once now. So I don't really know what to do. Well, I mean, obviously I want to revive my elf. That's like decision number 1. Yeah, he goes after every single one of my players. When I take a second turn, he's like, no, it's my turn now. Okay, well I can Dark Cleanse myself at least to my turn back. I don't think I want to fight this guy. I think I'm you know, it's the worst because the second health bar, it's not an escalation as such. It's just do more of the same but a bit better. And the bit better really messes me up. I have nothing to go. Okay, well I can make him slow again, but that's not going to help because he doesn't have any shield. Great, Lune. Wonderful. He's going to go after you, by the way. See? Predictable. That's a good thing. We like predictable, but... You know, my best stuff was on the other team, so this is very much a sort of deal. I mean, I can do hell. I can slow. Slow doesn't really help me though, because slow just makes him slow, but it doesn't even work. I can heal. Sure. Ice and healing. Relentless combo. Why? What a great experience. Dear whoever gave him 100 million health, I don't like you. Dear whoever gave him more health on top of that, thinking, oh, you know, you've survived for like 3 hours. Let's give him a second health bar. I like you even less. Now you know you're a DLC boss. I don't care about you. Goodbye. I did the important thing. I did that bit. And there's the one over there. Honestly, I'm assuming. Also, I'm not even level 99 yet. Like, I have so much more potential that I could reach. Also, I've not respect to deal with certain things. Oh, hello. This is like Clea Redux, right? I went and fought Clea, and now this thing's full of painting. And I assume it's the same fight, but harder. I don't need that. I don't need that one in my life. I'm good. I'm happy with my... Oh, look, I beat it first try. I don't need to then lose again. Like... And then I assume... My guess is you beat those 3 bosses and this thing opens somehow, but... Again, someone says, this DLC boss, and my brain just goes, oh, so I don't need to do it? Okay. They'll probably... Knowing this game, they'll probably give me something really good for beating it. They usually do. They give you nice things that, like, actually help, but... I don't know, I'm not about that. If I go to... That's not what I want. I want this button. View all... I want to see what the trophy I actually got is called. I did get one. It was somewhere down here. I don't know what it was. Notifications. Endless. Oh, reached the top of the Endless Tower. Well, I could have probably anticipated that's what it was. You never know. I might have beaten a certain type of enemy and... We have really nice rewards, but that means people who have one-shot builds or deal absurd amounts of damage. I feel like I deal absurd amounts of damage. That boss that we just fought is the only one that's been able to eat up me clicking my fingers with the Gamage and murdering it. They're completely on a different power scale. There's also the fact that... So I've been streaming and playing this game once per week for most of this year. This is like 28th stream or something. And I've been in the end game for ages, and I've been putting off going to the end of the like actual story. I've just been exploring and getting the most of everything out of it before I roll credits, you know? There's a part in the back of my brain that's just like, I don't want to get, like, bored. I don't want to sink a bunch of time to a thing that's not, like, part of the main game trophy relevant stuff, you know? Especially when it's, like, the narrative significance is minor at best. Beating the Endless Tower itself, that gave me something because I talked to the Shadow of Clea and she was like, oh yeah, Selena's a real annoying person. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Awesome outfits. Great times.
Here I come.
Where am I going? So, things I have to do. Beat up Simon. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2. Good question. I know I have to find all the lost gestrels. I'm on like 5 of 9. I gotta get all the music discs. I'm on 27 or so. Find all the journals. I'm missing about 4. 5 maybe. One of which will be by Simon. He said, did really well being the first phase of a DLC boss without having fought Simon yet. Thank you. That actually does make me feel better. Because I found Simon, and full disclosure, I got past his first health bar. Then he started beating me up massively because he had his weird extra moves that I didn't figure out how to understand. I said, I'll come back to you later. It is probably now later, to be fair. So I could probably go do that. Then I flew off and found... over here. I went to this place, which I think might be DLC. I'm not really sure. But Verso's draft and had a lovely time. I beat Oskio. Got murdered by him once. That was annoying. Got murdered by him a lot of times. But at the end, a thing happens. And if you know the thing that happens, it catches you by surprise, then it's bad. So I got caught by surprise and it was bad. Then I went at him again and I won. So it was great. Yeah, I did that. I was like, cool. Then I did the Claire thing. Beat that. That was a cool secret boss. Then I did the tower. And finally finished that off. So I guess I'm sort of in line to go to Simon, but I don't know. I want more power. Have I been here? Where's this? What is have I been here? The chosen path. Have I been here? I'll click it. I think I've been here. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, this is where I thought like the paintings, right? And there was the big statues and they told you what was going to be in it. And I went further and I found some items and that was kind of it. And I was like, oh, that seemed very grandiose for what was not actually that grandiose reward. Yeah, cool. That's the other thing. I lose track of where I've been. Versus Drafts is DLC. It was part of the thank you update. Okay. Cool. I do sort of wish they'd label us. Not because they need to, just because... I don't know, when you're just exploring, it gets a bit confusing where you've meant to be and not meant to be. Because we only have one quest marker and it's go to the quest. Like, it's very simple. Go finish the story, you idiot. Oh, that's the other thing I have to do all the little Nevron side quests. Like there's a guy in a cave all the way back over there somewhere that's like, go find me some crystals, and I didn't finish it. Probably do that. Oh, and I also beat the black and white place. I'm just running through the list of things I've done. There was like a boss in the black and white and all the paintings, and you have to run around and do stuff. I don't know what the significance of this place really is. I walked in here one time, didn't really figure out what to do, and then left. I was like, oh look, it's the mansion. Yep, the ominous voice. Seems a bit weird. I don't know what's going on here. Play some nice music.
Au loin, elle s'élève, seule, sans détour.
You're right. Those are the voices of the game's composer. No idea what he's saying though. Oh. That's nice. I will also say, as much as I'm complaining about... I say complaining. I'm lightly complaining about not being able to keep track of where I'm going, where the extra stuff is and all that. It is kind of fun that they don't tell you. Like it inspires exploration that you're like, I guess I'll go back to here and just see if there's a thing to do. If it told you there wasn't a thing to do, you'd never go on any of those trips. It creates a more explorative instinct in a player rather than relying on the UI just telling you, don't need to go here, you've 100%ed the area, right? So I have been here before. I just don't know if there was anything I missed, so we're here now again. He does not respond. Okay. I think he gave me... I know I got roulette from a different place. But I think he gave me something similar or different. I forget. There's something here, but you don't want to spoil us. I'm cool with it. I have an idea. I want to test the idea. I have a roulette. That's fine. What's the other thing? It was... I'm pretty sure he gave me an ability and it was something else that was sort of random. Random defense? Was that it? Without a sort of AP discount. If I talk to him now... No, okay. I thought putting it on and talking to him might do something. It didn't. I have to find the AP thing that I just took off. Where is it? AP something or other. I can't read. There it is, AP discount. Gotcha. If it's not Pictus, then you probably want me to do a wardrobe change. Question is, what am I wardrobing to? Hello? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. What if I shoot you? No, shoot the whale. No. Okay, if I picked up the only thing here, that's cool. I did do a back and forth before, but I don't know. It felt incomplete, even though I'm pretty sure I got a little reward for it. So. Yeah, I'm trying not to Google stuff. Just in general. Like, even if it's... It took me until today to Google what does void damage do, because I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, oh, okay, it just has... Nothing is resistant to it, and that's basically the gist of it. Just because it's more fun to not know things and figure them out if and when you do. Fly through the whale, no. Actually, while you're here, Red Voltage, I do have a question. Use your discretion on whether you should answer it. This isn't licensed to spoil anything immediately, but the entire game, I've been picking up Board John skins. I have 9 of them. Never have I found a use for them. Is there one? That's my question. there is. Okay.
Through the sky.
Should I have found where this use is? Because I feel like I've been everywhere and no one's actually mentioned it a single time in the game. Could be in the starting areas. Okay. That's sort of my plan anyway, go through the starting areas and see what's up. I wanted to do a big long run through, back through everywhere just to...
Oh, lovely.
just to sort of sweep up, basically, all the things I haven't done. So, it makes sense, actually. This is the meadow. I think we should start here. I shall fly along the floor, just checking places. Might not have explored the area. Maybe! This is a music disc place, I believe. Judging by the static nature of the camera. You go in, you pick up a music disc, you never come back. Where is... the ancient gestural city? We shall go here! This is the same thing, isn't it? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, that's 2 areas off the list. And then we will go all the way back. Here. And check I've not missed anything. Oh yeah, it's this place. Okay, this is like right where we started. Probably haven't missed anything here, to be honest. This is a very... unless it's like go right way back to the beginning to find something. Pretty one-track location. This is the area and they'll know I'm the right spot. Okay. I bet it's like the pit of the Bourgeon skin or something. Like... appreciate the information. And the vagueness with which you're approaching it as well. It's not often I run past enemies, but there is no purpose to me fighting these things, is there? Like, absolutely none. Nope, that's where I just came from. And then this is a wall. Great. I wonder if there's like an enemy that requests Bourgeon skins and that's... I wonder if I've talked to this enemy that requests Bourgeon skins and I've just forgotten about it. That's entirely possible. Just think about how some of the enemies request materials. That would actually make sense. Hey, it's this guy! I remember this guy. We gotta attack him. How dare you insist we attack? Ooh, oh, hold on.
Good stuff.
Hello? Have I located secrets? +1 shield on being revived. That's actually pretty good. It was entirely worth coming back here. Right? Nope, not coming down. Okay. I guess I just get a nice view from here. There's no... It's weird the path continues and then doesn't continue. Unless we're going up. We're going up? No. It's because it continues. Excuse me. This is a nice place to be honest. Just in general, this area. And I guess this leads me down to here. I would drop and then... Now I'm back on the normal path and you wouldn't be able to get back up. I see. Okay. So I did go to a nice little extra area. Oh, cool. I've thoroughly explored this bit. I remember doing that. I ran around so many places. I remember this place exactly. Over there's where I killed a mime and it was great. And I felt really cool because I parried the entire thing. And luckily, the thing is now, I can just return to the continent without having to run all the way back through the area. Pleasant. Actually, while I'm running through this zone, what I should do... Might my L do it? Maybe? I don't know, CL, maybe that. I'm very wary of taking things off because then I forget to put them back on. Take off painter. I don't actually need that to be on. And then we'll scroll down and put on the shield on revive thing. There we go. Just so that I start leveling that one into rotation. Also 2 AP on applying a status effect. That's a very good one. %, increased damage until a hit is received. The things I just forget to equip. Healing adds 2 shields? Healing tint adds 2 shields. That would be... You know what? Put all of those on. It's all of them. At the same time. Then I've been in this place before. But, you know, just in case. What I remember is, I came in this place when it was too difficult. Did next to no damage to the dude that was sitting here. But I parried all his attacks, so I could have gone on for ages, but I didn't. Then I left, then I came back, beat him up, went, oh, that was the entire area? Okay. Then I left. And Twitch is about to run some ads. If I could prevent it, I would. I could delay it, but it's nothing really worth delaying it for. I'm not in Mortal Kombat right now, so... Hold on. Where are we at? So we've got the Spring Meadows, we've been there. Astral, Ancient Gestral City, been there. Meadows, been there. The Cave, been there. The Flying Waters. Have I been in that one? I don't know if I've been in there. It's not got the name above it. But it looks like it has because it's got a name below it. But that's the other... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think I'm an idiot. This entire time. This entire time. This is why you double back and look at things. It is exactly because those two things were so close together, and I looked at it and I never noticed it didn't have a name on it. Because I figured out, obviously, if you've not been to an area, it doesn't have a name on it. Makes perfect sense. But... Well, you're not really an enemy. Oh, look! It's a small guy who's friendly, who's gonna do precisely the thing I probably said he was gonna do. Brother! Oh, wonder of you up high? Another one of these weird Nevrons. There's something you want to see up there? Mistress! Ah, very far. Want to see Mistress? Well, she's sort of been expelled from the realm, but we want to know more about your mistress. Me do not know. Ed Fuzzy can only feel mistress. Need go high. Help grow. How exactly? When me ingests, me grow. If me eat skin, skin same kind as me extra grow. You used to skin some Nevrons? Yes. Skin. Eat skin. I made him sound so much meaner all of a sudden. Grow! So kill and skin the same type of Nevron as this one. Might be a good challenge. How many do you want? I've got 9. Ooh. Yes. This great. Hungry. Oof. Rest. Digest. Later. Come see. How much later? I've waited long enough, dang it. Haha!
Expedition 53, Lilu. Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. she'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Don. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
I gotta read that again. Hold on. Yeah, so they're debating fixing their friend or not, basically. To break it down into simple terms. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 journals I don't have. Not bad. If I go rest, maybe I have to like have a camp in between and then come back. Oh, that was a pathway. It's a wall. Clever me. Okay, rest. Test and see if I can talk to him. Probably can't, but if I can, that saves me a lot of time. I see. It's probably a go to camp situation then. To camp.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mayal to bring back? You've been around for 100 years.
Have I heard this dialogue yet?
Anyone you meet?
I lose track. I think I have.
Yeah. And all the expeditioners I travelled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
Yes.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
Yeah, I think I've heard pretty much all the dialogue. I've not changed the state of the game. They sort of run out of things to say. Which makes sense, like... You're not really supposed to delay the end of the game for 40 hours, are you? But here I am. I think that might have been an overestimation. Go to sleep, right? So I go to sleep. In theory, it's now later. Yes? It's later, confirmed. God damn, that was jump scare material. Look, big size, like brother. You grew up fast. Do all of you do this? No, was broken. Humans fix me. Won't you take reward? Huh? What's the... What? Oh.
Nice.
Uh-huh. But what I see are... Not mistress. Regent. Regent? Who is this regent? Mistress paints us. Regent tends us. Yes, so now, if you were in the early game, this would be teasing the difference between Claire and Alina, I think, but I already beat up Alina, got her out of the painting, and Claire is somewhere else. Okay, is it? That's it. Really? Seriously? That's it? Cool. Okay. Leave. Inventory. Quest items. I still have 8. Why do I have 8? You want me to go rest again? I'm sure I don't want to attack them. That's the main thing. We attack none of the nice ones. Why did my brain switched off then? Left and then immediately walked back in. I wanted to make sure you had options in case you skipped over Lisa's label. Okay. So I don't have to give him 9 of the thing. You know, after all that waiting, really anticlimactic that. He gave me 1 Lumina point. I have like 200. Oh dear. I've been in here and I've beaten up what's her name recently, so I don't actually have to go in there again anytime soon. Eskier's Nest.
Here we go.
This somewhere around here there's a cave, and there's a cave and there's a dude in the cave, and I have to talk to the dude in the cave. Get him some crystals. I don't know if that's this place or not. One means to doing a point. Even early game, dealing with an everyone that's consistent, constantly eating your party is a much fair trade. That's true. For a game that's so nicely rewards me for everything I do, that is the one thing that has been incredibly underwhelming this entire thing. It's like, I finally found the use for that, and the guy gave me a Lumina point. Oh, free stuff. A mushroom? Why do I have a mushroom? Who wants the mushroom? It's the only reason they give me items is to give to other people. I'll climb up this and I'll go in a linear fashion and explore the zone again. Because normally you'd give me an item within a zone to be used within a zone. I thought that was a, what are they called? Gestural. With the thing coming out of its head. It's a chandelier. Why is there a ladder there? So many unimportant questions I have. Can I jump in this? No. Let's go see Francois again. If he's even still there. I never found a use for that mushroom. You think it's just an Easter egg tied to a journal? Interesting. I guess that would make sense if I've already picked up the journal and talked about people trying to eat the mushrooms and dying. Bonjour, Francois.
I don't have any more of your stinking stones.
You've lied every time you said that. Why would I believe you now?
You've lied every time you've said that. Why should I believe you now?
I don't care what you believe. Now get your expeditioner butt out of my cave!
Eskia says that you're not really grumpy. You're just sad.
Why do you care? How many times do I have to tell you to go away?
Eskia cares about you. You're his best friend.
Shows what you know. His best friend died. And mine disappeared.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But you still have each other.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a whole world just outside. You have friends who care about you. Well, I'll get going then.
Thanks for the rock. It's nice to have a picture of Claire.
Francois said something nice.
Bye, Francois.
And tell Eskia I said. Tell him to come back soon.
Aww. Now, why was I talk to him again? Okay, he says the same thing. That's fine. Is that all that's in this room? I think it might be. And then this is where I just was, where I found the mushroom. Fascinating.
Good stuff.
A whole 1 Lumina point. Totally worth it. To be fair, you get like 10 whole 1 Lumina points, and that's the whole skill. Where doth this leadeth me? This is where I believe there was like enemies down there, and I fought them all, and it was alright. Oh yeah, there was a big tank, and I didn't get to kill it because it ran away. Yeah, it can stay there. And that takes you back to the beginning, and now we leave. Okay. Well, got a mushroom, and that's it. How'd the battle with the serpent barra go? Oh, this flying snake thing? I lost a lot of times and left and came back, and then lost a lot and left and came back, and then I eventually killed it. I don't remember specifically. I just remember I kept periodically, like, after doing stuff, going back and seeing if I was any good for it yet. Yeah, I definitely didn't, like, absolutely destroy it in the same way I destroyed some other stuff. I wasn't quite at that level yet. Lots of setting it on fire, I believe, was what ended up happening. Maybe the Stonewave Cliffs is where I wanted to be.
Flashing through the sky! Here we go!
That seems right. Yeah, I think that I think I killed the Serpent Pharaoh, like, ahead of when I was in theory supposed to, and I remember getting good stuff from it and being like, oh wow, that's great. Then I went and killed the... What's it called? The thing that stands in the water, the sprunk. That thing. And then I got even more great stuff, and then I was on a roll. That was probably around level 60 at a complete guess. When I was doing that. So, a long while ago at this point. Well, that's convenient. Apparently it never went up that thing.
Maxence. Stealing the airships. But we knew we had to try, and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here. Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
I don't think Maxence did very well for his team. Go up there. Oh, great. Oh,
Good stuff.
an actual new weapon. I wasn't expecting something so possibly useful. Start rank on B, 50% health. Recover health on base attack, apply powerful on B. Yeah, not great, not bad. Would have been pretty cool earlier in the game. And I also saw this little sneaky pathway I want to go through. Huh? Was that meant to help you find one of the things that I eyeballed from a mile away? I think it was. Okay. Well, already being here has been a good time. I've got one more journal found. Hi, are you an evil thing or... You are? Okay. Oh, okay, you have shields. That'll do. Fun. Aha!
Useful?
Increased break damage on counterattack. Cool. I guess I must have got caught in a fight and just not noticed any of my surroundings when I went through here. I can't say this is the most exciting adventure I've ever been on through this game, just running around looking at stuff, but it's nice to see all the areas I'd forgotten again, to be honest. How is that? Okay, yeah, my pictos are leveling up. Very slow. Well, not very slowly. They're half done. That's why I keep running into the enemies. Because once I get those done, I can use the abilities without needing to equip them. Oh, 3/4 done. Very nice. Hello, merchant up here. Do I have all your stuff? Everything that matters I have. You know what? There you go. What is that noise? They make that noise? They do, okay. They sound like someone dying. And again, if I remember correctly, they were like the ones that stab themselves and bleed to do damage, so I guess they probably are somewhat dying. Anything up here? Nope. Across. Does anyone else do this in video games, or is it just me? I know a lot of people would just Google it and run back to where they need to go, but I'm me, and I'm like, no, I'll just run through the whole area by myself. I'll do my own research. So now I'd be curious to go back and play this again and see all the things that they say and like make sense of it as I go. There's got to be a ton of hints as to like what's going on that you just miss because frankly the setup without the explanation makes no sense. This guy thinks he's cool. I shall show him. Hello there, enemy. Goodbye, enemy. There you go, Lumina learnt ×3. Now to swap out all Verso's stuff. So this one... I've already forgotten. Anti-burn, anti-stun, confident, double third damage. Yeah, it will be stuff that's leveled up. We had Frenzy. Remember I had Frenzy. I had Time Tint, I believe. Wherever that is. There it is. And then what's the bottom one going to be? This game you explored the majority of it on your own, except when it came to lost gestrels, journals, and a few hard to find records since you wanted platinum. Fair enough. I think I like the idea of being able to find everything in the game without sort of having to remove myself from it to acquire information. I mean, that doesn't say I always stick to that rule, but it pleases me. Rush on powerful? No. Energizing attack? No. What did you have on? Charging gun? No, that wouldn't make any sense. You wouldn't put that on. Quick break? No. I think it was probably something to do with speed. Shortcut? No, I have shortcut on as a Lumina, so I definitely didn't put that on. Anti-stun, anti-burn. Recharge enemies break bar on death. Even if that wasn't on before, put it on now. For certain. That's a very useful thing to have. I should imagine doing the other boss when every time it killed me it suddenly gets broken. Like, so much easier. Excusez-moi. Anything up there? Not from... hang on. I'd say not from the looks of it. No manner point. Me? Okay. Oh, this is where I fought the lantern guy. You can tell, because there's lanterns everywhere. If I remember correctly, I had a really easy time fighting the lantern guy. Because I think I was like over leveled or something, so I decimated him. Because me being me, what I figured out was I figured out the optimal strategy to deal damage pretty early on. Because you have the 9999 cap when you're damaged. So what I figured out was if you just sort of buff yourself even a little bit, then you hit with the move you have that just does the most number of hits, you could pretty easily kill everything because you weren't meant to be able to deal that many 9999 to it. Is damage cap. So worked out pretty well. What's back here? No, that's where I went to go get the merchant guy. I remember that. It seems like prime real estate for me to miss something. There's a big wide zone. Hang on a minute. Hello. Every time I see one of those blue things I can now break, I'm like, this must be a thing I've not done. Okay, this guy is definitely not ready for the fate that's about to befall him. The fact he's immediately broken, that's what's so amusing. What a fight. Honestly, if I'd had more AP, he would have been dead even quicker. Because I would have done 2 single hit moves instead of 2 multiple hit. Well, 1 single and double hit. Don't follow me. This is the guy. Okay. I have to find him some crystals. He needs 2 more. Because I remember I found 1, I never found the other 2 in my single run through of this area, so I never came back to give him the 1. Now I can barely see. But I guess I want to fight all the crystal people I see in case I can get a crystal from them. Can we have more light, please? This looks like crystal. I guess I'll find out after I deal with this thing. I shot it in the crystal for good measure, just to make sure that I didn't get anything from it. You just have to do science. Excavate the rock, then pick it up. Why did past me not figure that out? That's so simple. Probably because past me was too busy dealing with the fact there were threatening monsters around.
Useful.
Also, I think the one I got might have been from killing an enemy. Either that or I happened to miss while I was shooting an enemy. And by missing, I hit a rock. And then I picked it up without noticing. That's the only two ways I could see it. Because either way, I must have thought I knew what I needed to do to find the rocks and then not fulfilled that criteria multiple times. That's the only way I don't see a giant, bright, shiny rock and go, ooh, I should probably try and get that. Hello, rock thing. I have finally fulfilled your request. It only took me forever. Have some rock. And don't kill me. Okay. And you're under the bargain. Of course, I have not forgotten. But surely you can first let me enjoy. Ah, the bliss.
Useful.
Auto shell. Fun. We passed the shrine to the bench. Do you know you made it? No. But yeah, some more hints that the paintress isn't the one who made the Nevrons, but this is old news. I sort of learned everything about that in backwards order. I don't know why I'm running through the area again, because now I'm sort of done here. But the other thing is, I don't know where the other Nevrons in need of favors are going to be. Because that was the only one I remember. And I found the Board John skin one without knowing it was there. This leads me to the manor. You want to go to the manor? Not really. I'm very much in my cleaning up the map era at this point. Once I get these music discs and these journals and these Nevron favors done, it's very much Simon time, then final boss, I believe. I do have an idea of a place I never properly looked. It was, the Siren, the boss you fight in that area, there was a bit where I went what I thought was the wrong way to go the right way. In that you go the wrong way to find extra stuff, right? So I went, air quotes, the wrong way, ended up fighting the final boss, and then left the area because it does that to you. So, Why is that then?
Perfect.
Oh. Might just remind me what happened here, but I just like thought of like if you came back like a thoughtful person instead of me who's come back for no hang on, what the pathway? I couldn't even. My window is pretty bright right now over there. So I couldn't really see that there was a pathway there. I just sort of walked into nowhere. Also, I have been off camera-ish for quite a while. Item. I'm receiving damage, consume 1 AP to take 30% less damage. That's cool. And then, yeah. This is where it spit you out after the boss fight when you're all sad. And then this guy's just chilling here and he's like, hey, you want to buy anything? And it's just outfits. Yep. Okay. Stonewave Cliffs, done. I did the crushing cavern. I remember that was the place where it tried to squash me and it was fun and I did a secret boss and it was like, ooh, exciting. The world's opening up. And this is all a bunch of nothing. Oak Graveyard was a music disc sort of location. Forgotten Battlefield is main story, but maybe I go there again? I don't know. Where's the, somewhere around here there's a... Probably a floating cemetery. I was gonna say there's a floating place where there's a guy and he was talking about how he was happy I wasn't killing all his friends. Basically. Is this it? Nope.
Flashing through the sky.
Been there, done that one. I'm wondering if now I've done those little extra tasks, if the guy in the floating cemetery is going to be happier. I think it was this guy. Oh.
Great.
Oh, I think he's dead. Why are you dead? Unless you're not the guy, I think you were, and now you're dead. Didn't he stab himself? Is that how it worked? Maybe I messed it up, I don't know. Well, I don't think that's the guy I was thinking of. I'm lost. Lost among objectives. That's one of those things where if I can't figure out, it will be a Google. It's like, did I do it all wrong? And it will go, yes. And I go, damn it.
Hang on tight.
Ooh. I've been to the fountain on the world map. That depends what the fountain is. Because I, off the top of my head, do not know.
Nice.
Critical vulnerability. pleasant. Hold on. World map. Looking for a fountain. Went to the carousel. That a fountain? Very near the Gestrel River. Sacred River. Is it the carousel? Was there a guy in the carousel that... I don't remember. What's this guy? Right? I've already got your stuff. I think I did the carousel stuff, but I also wonder if there was a thing there that I've forgotten about. Are you special enemies or are you normal? You look normal. The other thing I can't figure out is why the hell is a giant person here that's been stabbed through the head? But probably haven't been there yet. Interesting. So this is a secret sacred river. Let's go to carousel just because it's on my brain. Yeah, this guy made me wanted to make the carousel go around. Did that. And I thought back here was where there was a fountain, but in theory that's a fountain. So in theory I'm not wrong. However, it doesn't look very operational, does it? So it's probably not right. Whee! I know I did all the Frozen Heart stuff, because that was my pride and joy for a while, but I beat that before I was supposed to, and it gave me a bunch of... Look at me getting another music disc. Turns out I need to go to the carousel. How lucky was that? As I say, as I walked into here, did you notice how quickly I sort of went away from my objective of, okay, I'm going to go area by area and look through everything. As soon as I did that one thing with the crystals, it just sort of went out of my brain. And I was like, cool, I don't need to do that anymore. Even though it would be the most probably productive and accurate way of doing it. Hello. What's up here?
Flashing through the sky.
It's just a little extra bit.
Nice.
Longer rock. Some enemy. The Dark Shores. And the Dark Shore all the way back here. Oh, hang on a minute. That's not near the river at all. Oh, you literally... My bad, I missed your message. Not near the Sacred River. Okay. Yes, I've been to the fountain. It's right there. Although I probably should go again. Because you brought it up and now I'm curious to know what it is. Although you saying you saying near the Sacred River did help me find stuff that we didn't intend to find, so I'm gonna call that a win. Big bed for John. Yeah. This might be one of those places where I found it and then forgot to come back. Or it's a place I've completely finished and I'd forgotten about that too. It's entirely possible. There's this thing. This is the thing. Yeah, that guy. No, I did talk to that. Remember, I came in and it said this area is like very high power level, and I went, okay. And I went in anyway, talked to that guy, got an item from him. He was like, thank you for not killing all my friends, and I was like, okay, and then left. And there was seemingly nothing else in here. Aside from a dead spronk. I am wondering if that one that's been stabbed in the head has screwed me over. In theory, they're all meant to be alive, right? And there's one that's very clearly not. And I'm like, oh no, did I do it wrong? I think I did that wrong. And that was hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours ago. While we're here, let's just have a look around. The White Tree of Gondor. The Return of the King. No? Let's just do a real quick inventory check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so I'm missing 4 music discs. There's 33 of them. Interesting. Also, I don't know what these wooden boards are for. I've used the old key, I remember that much. I thought I used my rock crystals, but I seemingly still have those. Mana family canvas, think I've done that. Wooden stick, don't know what that's about. Go through the redwoods, have a look around. I think for the most part I've found all of the locations, I've just not found all of the items. Huh? Pouring chroma! Tainted by suffering. Will they go back to those days in the face of countless trial? Families reunite, and they overcome. Pour in more chroma. I have so much now. All this chroma has been rather energizing. Thanks to you, I awakened from my slumber. Did my tales interest you this much? I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this. Recovers 10% health on turn start.
What now?
I take it you want more of my rambling. I apologize. I'm not of any more tales to tell. Why are you hiding in there? I am different. My presence on this continent was deemed offense by those who have already claimed these territories. I had to give up on my travels, and I found this resting place. You know, the rest. I thought you said you know to rest, and I realised after I took the pause, I'm like, that's not how that sentence has been read. You know the rest. Reflection and meditation brought me to an answer. I shall live on, and have my own tale about my own trial and tribulation. Thank you. I got my trophy. Notification. Trophy. Finish all the Nevron quests. I did it! That one guy who got stabbed in the head did not ruin it for me. Right? Now I'm assuming this one is gonna be Beat Simon. Because it's right under... Oh, actually, no. This one will probably beat Simon because it's right underneath Beat Claire and reach top of the Endless Tower. Get all journals. That's going to be Beat the Game. That one might be Find all of the little Gestrels, the missing ones, because that's right next to Win all the Gestral games. And then reach level 99 and get all the music records and beat the mime in Lumiere that I apparently missed. I very heavily explored Lumiere at the beginning. Hope he's there when I visit again. I think it's an insane amount of luck, Voltage, that just saw me through this entire little quest we went on. Because every time we went, like, you'd say it may be this place, and I'd go to, like, the wrong area and find something. Okay, so Redwood's done. Small Bourgeon done. Abyss Cave done. Flying Waters done. Ancient City done. Twilight Quarry done. Meadows done. SK Nest done. Ancient Sanctuary, maybe not. Gestral Village, I think, is done. Hidden Gestral Arena done. Gestral Beach done. All the Gestral Beaches are done. Yellow Harvest, maybe not. Stone Wave. It's finding... What's Stone Wave Cliffs Cave over here? We're looking for music discs and journals at this point. Right? No, I've already got your stuff. Never mind. Saw this though.
Well, that will help.
Illuminate point. Wave Cliff Cave. Oh! I remember coming here and finding something. Remember what the thing was? No, very unhelpfully. Was this main story? This side stuff? Have I completed it, whatever it is? Memory now, I can't recall. The filter me, the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. No, no. I see a hole in the wall that I've probably been through before. Don't see anything of value. I think maybe there was one of the crystal dudes here and he was really hard to kill. That's coming to mind. I did inevitably kill him at the end point. Can I open this door? Nope. Curious. Does this lead to the Stone Wave Cliffs? Was this just a random area I walked into for no reason? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. Well, that's another area I don't need to look in again. Perfect. I want my journal. I think I need 1, 2. So 2 that are probably from exploring and 1 from Simon. But theoretically, one of them could be in the final zone that I've not been to. Back in Lumiere, and I wouldn't know. Can I fight this? No. What about you? Can I fight you? No. What about you? Can I fight you? No.
Flashing through the sky.
Ooh. Tiny.
An advantage.
Hang on tight.
Okay. I think probably for the best I go fight Simon, isn't it? Like, close out that plot thread.
Through the sky.
Then it's just a case of exploration. And it's also, I think to some extent I should probably look up what I'm looking for. Because if it's in the final chapter, then I have an issue there. Although I'm going to be looking for Gestrels, the lost ones, and I don't have them yet. Maybe that should be my next goal, actually. Have I been here? The Endless Night Sanctuary?
Here we go.
Oh, you're a Gestral? You are lost. Get back in the place. I am a wonder of coincidence. I'm like, I should look for the Gestrals. I found one.
Sky.
Okay. Well, there's probably not going to be another one over here, is there? Let's be
Here we go.
realistic. We'll go to the Endless Night Sanctuary. Because it sounds cool and I don't remember what it is. Oh no, I do! I remember I got lost in here and I hated it. It was like an extra place that I just did not enjoy being in. A big maze. Full of enemies. Although apparently some missing items, and I know that the purple is the color of the music disc car, so... I ought to look around. Okay. I have some climbing to do. Worth noting. I think that puts me on 6 of 9 lost Gestrals now. Okay, I ran into an enemy. Well, open fire! Okay, these ones are actually strong. They have power, no.
Well, well.
Sealed fate upon you. You die. Pyrolyze! You know what I think? I think you'll die.
We take everything.
The only 2 attacks they got, I parried. For no reason. They were already dead. That's fun. Just good instinct, isn't it? Good training of your parry instinct. Okay, so that's the bad guy. What's this way? I'm noticing so many items I did not pick up.
An advantage.
How do I get up? Are you like big bad evil guy? You have a big shield made of metal. That implies you're more difficult at least. Why is your shoulder not blown up? Thank you. We will do a guard up, not because I need guard, but because it gives everyone buffs.
Let's cover path.
Let's cover path.
Maximum damage.
I would like to hit you with... Honestly, I could probably just shoot. Like... You have no arms! I didn't carry that one well. Okay, that thing's dead. That's fine. Now what I wanted was to just figure out where I'm going. I keep seeing items I can't get to, and that's no good. Huh? Is this where I started? Have I gone in a circle? What? What? Yeah, this is why I didn't like this place. I cannot make a mental map of it. No, I did this bit. I remember that part, and I thought I was done with the area. That's not the right way for me to go, or what I want. Anything past this guy then? Absolutely nothing. Okay. At least I know that. Useful information. So here we're going to try and push left instead of right through that tunnel. And I'm going to find the exit. Great, but not what I want. This is what I was looking for. We're on the upper levels now.
Well, that will help.
Hello, Patang.
Perfect.
Ew. The Grandiose Catalyst is not that interesting, but... Oh, I have to go the other way around. Hold on. There we go. You went past it. Now you're just gonna annoy me. I know what I have to do. I have to push you this way. Then I have to go the other way around the rock. I understand. I have to push him here. He goes that way. Then I have to go over here. He'll go into the cave. And he'll get stuck. Then I destroy him. Although, maybe I don't destroy him. The enemies here have at least some health. Okay. Good stuff. We will flee in a number of turns, to which I don't care. We'll do... What will we do? Final pass. As an opener. Well, okay, I take it back. It's not surviving. This thing is very screwed. Why did the other enemies survive so fast? Maybe it was weak to dark damage or something.
Great.
What'd I get? Was that it? I got a Color of Lumina for that. That's no fun. I think I did. Right. My entire adventure for nothing. But the confidence to say that this area has nothing for me in it. Yay! Really like a tick sheet or something, so I can just mark them off every time I do one, but didn't think of that. We will go to the camp. Hi, camp. Now, we want to double check how many are left. Okay, 3 Lumina points. 6 of 9. Yeah, so I got 3 more. Anyone have any hints where they are? No, I can't talk. Dang it. In that instance, anyone was referring to the people in the game. Okay. Go to sleep. So, mental checklist. 3 lost Gestrels, 1 Simon, 1... what's it called? Journal. And 4 music discs. And a mime. Can't forget the mime. Actually, if anyone is there right now and knows about the lost Gestrels, are they all in the overworld map, or do you have to go into areas to find them? That's some information I'd be fine with knowing.
Hang on tight.
I'm gonna double check inside this area with the sinister cave. Could be fun. I think I've done whatever's in here, but... yeah, I remember this place. Pretty sure I did everything. I remember it. It was really annoying to find my way around. And I talked to that thing and it gave me a weapon. I think it was a weapon anyway. Was there a grapple in this bit or was that the other bit? Lovely sky. Very watery. That goes nowhere. This will lead me back across to where the merchant is, if I'm remembering correctly. It is interesting how once I get into an area I've been, how quickly I remember all the stuff about it, despite not remembering it when I enter. Like... Didn't remember that hole was there though. Although I do remember there was an item there that made the hole useful. I'm pretty sure I got everything in here. I can leave. I didn't see any massive bright lights that indicated a journal anywhere. So, casual. We can leave that one.
Hang on tight.
I'm gonna check all these shorelines. Make sure there are no gestrels on them. May not be a gestural, but there's some enemies there.
Good stuff.
2 AP on using an item. Nice.
Go.
That's the gestural beach. Don't need to do it because I've already done it. That's one of the nice things about like achievements and PlayStation trophies and stuff is it's that they sort of let you know when you're done with a thing. If you get one, you're like, cool, don't need to do that anymore. Okay. I've been, hang on. What's that tiny beach doing? Has it got stuff? We're on that level of exploration. Stare at map. Find tiny spot. Got an item.
Great.
But I don't see anything interactable else. I'll do one more pass, like fly over
Hang on
on the
tight.
edges of the map. And that's to the monolith. Maybe if I go back to the monolith and get some music or something. That's a plan. That's a trader that I've talked to multiple times. You are all enemies. Standing very, very still. I think they can't attack me when I'm flying, so they just stand there. Hello, are you new? It's a new one! What an thrilling encounter! I found a gestural.
Oh, magnifique. Alors, comment voulez-vous que l'outil
2 left. Nice. They must all be in the overworld then. Cool. What is that thing? Oh, I think that's just one of the enemy types. Okay. Less interesting than I thought. I can't believe I missed that. It literally just never flew this far to the left. And that's an old trader as well. Don't like it. Anyone else got cool hair options? Berserker can get curly hair? Nope. Not a chunk. And Mael can have a new white hair. That's kind of nice. The thing is, this one says real in it, so canonically I want it to be that.
Hang on tight.
And the indecisiveness of my cosmetic strikes again.
Flashing through the sky.
Flashing through the sky!
Flashing through the sky.
Flashing through the sky! Favorite thing to say. He loves it so much, he has 2 different ways of saying it. Okay, I think next up is probably gonna be looking through Siren for extra stuff that I may have missed. Or Serena. Whatever it's called. I still want to fight this giant that's got a sword through its head, but it doesn't seem to be an option. Even though the giant doorway here, at least old Lumia, and you'd think, oh, we go through there and you fight the giant thing. No.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
This must be a thrilling viewing experience, just watching me stare at the ground looking for tiny little lost Gestrel. I mean, I guess it's at this point I should say, if you're enjoying this content, you should really follow the channel. Because, I mean, if you're enjoying this, we've got a lot more of it. Oh dear. Falling leaves. Have I been here? I've probably been there. Okay, I'm gonna follow the coasts all the way around back to the beginning. Making sure I've sort of scouted it all adequately. And then I will call it a day. And we'll come back next time.
Hang on tight.
That's the Endless Tower.
Flashing through the sky. Hang on tight. Hang on tight. Hang on tight.
There's the invisible wall that says here's the edge of the map. If you're not putting something right next to your invisible wall, what are you doing with your life, you know?
Flashing through the sky.
I could have totally hidden something there. I don't think there's going to be anything here. Well, that's a thing I can... underwater.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. I'm Minoka. Everything I say sounds aggressive. Wasn't that a lovely nebula looking thing?
Here we go. Hang on tight.
Hello, enemies. You're not harboring any fugitives, are you?
Flashing through.
Good stuff.
Oh, hello, trader. Have I talked to you? Yeah. been through this door. Probably. How do I know if I don't go through it again? Been through the door, confirmed. Wait, what? Weird. And we're back. Okay. Hey, cool. I got like 3 more coasts to look at.
Here we go.
Up. Punch that.
Good stuff.
2 AP on applying shell. That's good. For a lot of people, actually.
What?
Okay, not as much off in this side of things.
Through the sky.
No, like hidden valleys or stuff. Right, there's no flying
Hang on tight.
structures. Okay, then I'll circle back over this area that's actually on the ground.
Here we go.
Is that an enemy? Nope, that's a wall. Easy mistake to make.
Flashing through the sky.
I don't see anybody. Okay, these last 2 gestrels are going to be a pain, aren't they? Let's check this area. Check. I'll check the Dark Shore, and I'll think that'll be the last one I check today. If I can find the darkness over there, okay.
Flashing through the sky.
Well, what have I found?
Nice.
Roma. Great. Some enemies. And I don't see any NPCs. That's okay. No, I don't want to open the map. I want to land. There we go. Go to camp. That'll save it. Okay. Ugh. I really got into things today. I went half an hour over where I would normally stop streaming, and I didn't get up to have a break once. I just let the ads play and kept on going, so... I think that's the we're nearly done instinct kicking in. Thinking like, if I don't take a break, I'll be better off, and somewhat was. Anyway, well, thank you for the nice day. This was a very good stream. Done the average of things. Did a lot of stuff. Technically, we started off by beating a boss, and then I immediately like undercut it by trying to fight something way harder. But nonetheless, pretty good. Actually, before I go yet again, we should go talk to the thing and get a reward. And it'll say only 7 out of 9. Seven of 9. 7 of 9. That's a Star Trek thing. Not that I've seen it, and I just know that's a Star Trek thing. Cool. I guess, yeah. We'll call it a day. Actually, you know what? La Grande Café de Lumière. Lovely tune. Again, thank you very much for chilling. I'm gonna real quick go to my YouTube and grab a link because why not, you know? I should just make a command and stop being lazy about it. Throughout today, I have described many times my previous adventures in which we have done many a fun thing and beaten many a cool boss in many a fun way. So if you're interested in rewatching those, go dig through that YouTube channel in the chat. It's the VOD channel where I just put the... I'm a week behind somehow. Every week before the stream starts, I start uploading last week's VOD. So by the end of the day, last week's one will be up, but if I get on top of things, then eventually, in theory, they'll go up like the next day or something. But that's asking a lot. Yeah. Other than that, hope you've had a nice time. I did. We're doing good. That guy to see like 2 more streams of this game maximum, and then I win. I say maximum. That depends how long Simon keeps me busy. Dude steals all your shields, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty built around shields, so could be a problem. We'll find out next time, though. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye!